All right. Good evening, everybody. How is everybody tonight? First of all, tell me if you can hear me because I'm trying on my cell phone. Initially, I wanted to use my computer, but there was too much illumination on the window. It was not working. So I hope you can hear me. Yes, I see Jennifer is here and saying yes. Yeah, woo. Glad to hear. So, how is everybody tonight? Let me get my water, sit comfortably right there by the window to chit chat with you. Look at that beautiful view, huh? It's quite a view, isn't it? Oh, hey, my dear husband is connected. Hey, how are you? 5 by 5, good. Jevin, hey, good evening. Well, yeah, it looks different. It's just me and I'm traveling. And that's the view from my hotel room. So, can you see all the, yeah, I don't know what we have down there just in front of we got some solar panels on the parking lot. And then we have, I don't know what it is. And then you've got one of the big roads crossing the city north-south, I think, and then big skyscrapers on the side behind. And on the other side of the hotel, it's pretty much the same. You've got as many buildings on the other side. It's just, oh, I see my little girls. Hey. Hello, Sophie. No, Jennifer, I'm not gonna take the kids. I'm doing a short live stream tonight. I just spent the night on the plane flying here last night, so I probably will not stay too long. I just wanted to pop in, say hi, show you a bit the view. So this is by night. If you want to see it daytime, I posted a short today, so you can see the exact same view with the day, and it was actually sunny at the time I took the short because we had quite a bit of rain today. So the girls are at home in Texas, Jevin. I am not in Texas. So that's why it's just me tonight. You'll see the girls next week. And I hope the girls have done a good homework today, huh, little ones? Yes, you're at home with Lil Toast. Yes, Jevin, it's Brazil. I actually looked it up. Was wondering how many inhabitants Sao Paulo had, and from what I read, if you just look strictly at the city, like city center kind of thing, inside it's about probably 12 millions, and then if you take the suburbs and the extended Sao Paulo area, it's closer to 25. So it is a big city. Yeah, and I didn't do too much today. Huh? After the night on the plane, thank God I've got a nice hotel, and it's just not very safe to go around. So I played it safe and stayed at the hotel today. I mean, it's safe if you know people, you know where to go, but I mean, yeah, I mean, a lot of people have bulletproof cars, for instance. So, and that's the kind of car I had to pick me up at the airport. Yeah. Yeah, 25 millions is quite something, I agree, but I think it's not the biggest city in South America. I mean, it depends whether you consider Mexico South of America, but I think Mexico City is even more. I think Mexico City beats Sao Paulo, but it's like on the top 10 most populated city in the world, I'm pretty sure. I don't know which one is the most populated. Maybe Cairo. Cairo is insane. It's insane. But you've got also some in Asia that are pretty big. So I don't know, but Latin America, yeah, Mexico City and Sao Paulo are probably the biggest. It is 8 p.m. here. We are 2 hours ahead of Texas, and we are Atlantic time, like Jennifer. For once, she doesn't have to stay late. Yeah, you can see actually the cloud behind the skyscrapers. It's yeah, temperature just dropped with the rain, so it was 60-degree today. It's when you're coming from 85, 90, actually it was 90 on the yesterday afternoon. Yeah, so it's a big temperature drop here. 25 million, that's like how many cars are on the highway during rush hour in Texas. And yeah, we got quite a lot of cars in Texas. That's you got a point here, Jennifer. But still, 25 million, it's insane. Rush hour here is insane, actually. Um, I mean, I was pretty lucky because I arrived on Sunday morning and pretty early, so there was absolutely no traffic. So from the airport to the city center, it was just a bit shy of an hour. But I've done the same trip because it's not my first time here. I've done the same trip on a Friday evening, rush hour, and you can easily take 2.5, 3 hours. I almost missed my plane. I was going back to France at the time. It was Air France. Wow. I'm glad I had the priority lane at the airport to run pretty much. Yeah, it's there's a lot of traffic here. And the thing with the traffic is it's not even safe anymore, and it's because if you're stuck you can't I mean your car you can go anywhere. And that's how some people get attacked because people some bad guys when they want to rob you they're on a motorbike and they zigzag between cars and they just stop in front of your window and they pull a gun and they ask you to pretty much give everything you've got. They can take the car if you're stuck in the traffic, but at least your money, your phone, your jewels, everything, yes, they do it. Same with the traffic light. That's something I learned. Um, do not stop at a traffic light when it's dark unless there's really traffic and you have to. But if there's no traffic, you just pass the light. Because if you stop, there's a chance that you can have another car or a motorbike stop by you and take a gun out and rob you. So you really, yes, you have to be careful. It's not easy to be a driver. Mine actually was really good. I know him. He's been driving visitors for quite a long time for my company, but he was, for instance, we were driving, and in front of us at some point, you had a motorbike, and he showed it to me as an example and say, "Hey, look at that one. I cannot. It doesn't have any license plate in the back, so it can be many things, but it can be that they're here for no good. So I'm not gonna pass the bike. I take my distance. I stay behind it." But yeah, it's you have to have your eyes like everywhere. It's and be prepared. That's the thing. But yeah, this morning it was good traffic, so no traffic jam, no nothing. It was good, and the car was bulletproof, so all good. Hey, Texas lady, good to see you. How are you? How are you? So I'm not with the girls. I'm not with Jake. I'm traveling for a few days. I'll be back later this week. It's a really quick trip, but they're doing good, and I'm doing good too. Jennifer, yes, I'm sure I'm not in Detroit. It's the same there. I go straight to the suburb and shop and get gas and lunch. Yeah. Well, I spent a good afternoon at the hotel. Today was the Sunday brunch starting at 1 o'clock. So I actually discovered it was the hot ticket in town for the brunch. they would not even take reservations anymore when I checked in. I was like, well, what do I do for dinner or for lunch? I mean, I'm staying at the hotel. They said just show up at 1, and you should be able to have a table, but don't come late. So indeed, at 1 o'clock, I had a table, no problem, and the lunch was delicious. So really, really nice. Just did a chill afternoon. I went to the pool because they have a nice indoor and outdoor pool. So it was unfortunately too cold for the outdoor pool, which is a shame because it's a big one where I could have done laps. So, but I enjoyed indoors. That was good. They had a sauna. I did a bit of sauna. See, very relaxing. Very, very relaxing. Enjoying a nice hotel pretty much here. Given there's not much I can do in the city because I don't know people here. And yeah, it's really not easy. And even in the past, it's not my first time having a Sunday here, and a lot of things are closed, and there isn't that much to do. There's a wonderful market. Well, actually, wonderful. I like it in the old town, um, like traditional market, fruits, vegetables, a lot of stuff. I love markets, but I looked it up because I was considering going, but it was the first I had to take another taxi. Well, I'm not going to get the same taxi, bulletproof and so on, so I got to take my chance. And it's like 40-45 minutes to get there. I was like, no, that's pushing it a bit too much, especially being tired and so on. And I've already seen the market, so it's okay. Another time. Oh, hey, fun. Hey, 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 how are you? No, I did not get into any trouble. I'm being a very good girl in my crystal palace, away from everything else. Staying safe inside. Just going to the office and back, pretty much. Yeah. No, I'm not doing much. Anyway, it's too short of a trip and I was tired. So, but yeah, it was a relaxing afternoon. Relaxing afternoon. So no, that was good. Actually, I need to look it up because I saw. I did get a bit of sleep on the plane, so that was not too bad. And I saw a pretty good. I like the planes because I always catch up with movies and what's going on. And so that was United, and so I caught up with Air France going to France. So that I was good. So United, I was trying to catch up on the movies. So initially, I was like, okay, let's just watch again Mission Impossible. It's a night flight. I'm gonna sleep. And I started watching it again. It's the last one because I like Mission Impossible. I love Tom, but honestly, that Mission Impossible is not as good as the others. Have you guys seen it? I think they call it the Final Reckoning. I don't know. I was not too much. I've already seen it once, and I got bored seeing it again. So I decided to just flip through, and I found an amazing series, like TV show. I think it's called the Silos, um, and I think it's only on Apple TV. I need to look it up. It is with the girl who was in the previous Mission Impossible, Sarah Ferguson. I think she's British. It's a really good one. I saw the first 2 episodes, and now I want to see all the others. So I'm getting addicted here. Ooh, do we have Rambling with the Brooms? Hey, hey, Scott. How are you doing? How is the weather by you? How are you doing? Oh, can't hear when you have the mixer on. Oh, yeah, wait, I missed a comment. You were telling me, Jennifer, you are in the new house, right? Made it safely Tuesday, making banana bread. Very nice. So hold on, you did your 2 trips? You already moved your stuff twice, so you just have to go back once and fix the house before you be able to sell it on the market? Oh, this is exciting. You missed the odd thing. What are you going to do without the kids? Uh, one day would be too long without them. No, I agree. It's a very long day without the kids, but at the same time, I enjoyed a bit of quiet. Let's be honest here. It wasn't too bad. I'll see them in 2 days. I'm good. Yeah, of course I miss the girls. Yes, yes, yes. So tell me, Jennifer, you did your 2 moves and you just have to go and fix the house. What's the deal for you here? Oh yeah, so yes, you came Tuesday with a second load. Very good. You have to get the house ready and also, yeah, bring the rest. Then you can sell it. And you love it here. Very good. I'm so, so glad to hear. That was a good move. Huh? Very nice. Very, very nice. So did you fix your, what was broken? The heater, right? Did you fix it or not yet? Well, that's good. Yes, and baking. I hope the banana bread is getting along here. Do you put chocolate chip cookies? Because here we like the banana bread with a lot of chocolate chip cookies. Well, we like everything with chocolate chip cookies. Let's just put it as the minimum. We need chocolate chip cookies. So, yeah, talking about chocolate chip cookies, they doubled in price, honestly, in the last few years. I keep looking at that bag of chocolate chip at Costco. It started literally, the big bag they sell, it started at $9.99. That was 2 years ago, three max. Then they changed the brand. So they put it $11.99 just by changing the brand. And now it just keep going up, 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 up. I mean, how much was it last time? $15.99? $16.99? I don't know. I looked at the other grocery store and it's about this. I mean, it's Costco is still cheaper because you get a huge bag, but the smaller bags at the grocery stores are the same. They keep going up and up on the chocolate chips. So that makes the banana bread a more expensive banana bread if you put chocolate chips. Yes, Nonia is right. Now it's just Jennifer's homestead. No more ocean. Yeah, he's right. Now it's Jennifer Poolbrook Ocean Homestead. That's quite a long name, Jennifer. If you want to make it like catchy for your channel, that might not be the one. Huh? Yeah, you're still by the ocean. It's just a longer drive. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Okay, yeah. So the pump isn't, wasn't worth fixing, cost more than a new one. But okay, I said fixing, but okay, you're getting a wood stove, but you don't have it yet, right? Because it's starting to get cold by you. I mean, here I'm freezing with my 60 degrees. That is a good question, Jake. How do they keep the pool from freezing? That is very well. Maybe summer it's a pool, winter is she's ice skating. Who knows? The pool isn't used in the winter. It's been closed for 2 years. Next year I'm gonna drain it and get the new equipment and use it. Wow, it's gonna be a big cleaning if you drain it and it's not been used for 2 years. I can only imagine the bottom and the walls. I mean, it's gonna be full of algae and it's gonna be nasty, very nasty. Why don't you drain it first before the winter so that it doesn't freeze? Because it's gonna freeze, no, Jennifer, where you're at. I don't know how deep the pool is and how long whether it's gonna freeze up to the bottom. Yeah, it depends on how deep it is, no, Jake? I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, just draining and cleaning it. It's actually pretty clear under the cover, but a few dead frogs and field mice. Lovely. Here you don't drain them. Okay, but then they freeze, no? If you don't drain. I mean, in Texas, either. I guess if it's covered, you don't get much leaves, and okay, which might clear it a bit. Yeah, the standard in-ground pool, deep end and shallow end. It's made not to drain them. Okay. I don't know. When you say deep end, you've got some that are deeper than others. Like ours is pretty deep um, on, on one end. But yeah, I just don't know if it's freeze up to the bottom and if you can skate. That would be good. Double use for the pool. You swim in the summer, you skate in the winter. It's yeah. I don't know how cold does it get. Where you at now, the new house in the winter. If you look like January, how cold is it gonna get? Because yeah, I agree with Jack. I mean, it should freeze solid. Um, I think they are made to be frozen. Nobody drains their pools in Canada. Yeah, I don't know. Would ours get damaged, Jack, if it froze? Not that it's gonna freeze ever in Texas, but even the hard freeze we had, the fish pond started freezing, but the pool, not even the surface. It's just too much water and it was not cold enough for too long. Not sure. It's about the same as the other house. Maybe colder? Wow, I thought you were south. I was thinking it would be warmer actually. The opposite. Okay. If ours froze, we might as well feed it in with dirt. Yeah, no, we keep it running all winter. Yes, yes, ours is but it would not freeze with the temperatures in Texas. That was my point. I don't think it would freeze at all. But yes, when it freezes, we keep it running. Yeah, not by the ocean, so it affects the temperatures. Yeah, that's why I thought it would not be that cold because you're by the ocean south. Well, south. Everything is related. Yeah, you're not that south. You're still very much north. You're in Canada. That's north. Oh, yeah. Got to be ready for colder temperatures tomorrow morning when I get up. Oh, yeah. West and south. Yeah, yeah. The North Pole. I agree. I fully agree. It is the North Pole. Yeah, there's not that much traffic. Yeah, you can actually see that it's Sunday evening. I'm sure I'll take the same tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. It's going to be bumper to bumper on the two roads you see here. Right now it's flowing. It's flowing pretty nicely. Yeah. It's just so depressing to see that city with just buildings and buildings and just knowing you're not very safe. It's the only positive is that you do have some good food here. You got some good restaurants. It's you eat anything you want pretty much. I mean, it's such a big city. You can find anything you want. That's the positives. But yeah, pretty depressing. Not sure I could live. Well, actually, I'm sure I could not live here. On that one, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, but my driver was actually telling me that Sao Paulo is actually safe compared to Rio. Apparently, Rio is the worst. Worst, worst, worst. Like here, when they come to your car to rob you, they have a small gun, if you can call it small, but they have like a pistol. And apparently in Rio, when they do, they've got a military like grade gun, like the big thing. It's uh, it's apparently insane right now, the safety from what he was telling me in Rio. But I have not been there. Just, I mean, it's at least the city has some charms. You know, it's by the you got the beach. Really, it's by the shore. It's beautiful. It's still kind of jungle environment, very green. You've got the Pan de Azucar. Um, there's a lot of nature. So it's a city inside a tropical environment. But here, poof, it's just a city. Just a city. Wow, Scott, it's warmer in Canada than it is in Sao Paulo. Can you believe that? Wow. Yeah, Texas was really warm yesterday when I left. We went to have lunch with the girls, and in the car, it went up to 95. It was really hot. You bought Brazilian steakhouse? I haven't had any steak actually today. I had seafood and salmon for lunch. They had some their brunch. They had some very good octopus and squid salad. So I had quite a yeah. I went for the and once I started on the seafood, I did not switch to the meat. But anyway, they didn't have the big Brazilian steakhouse. It was the brunch. It was more steak on the plate. So I just took some salmon, which was good. But yes, I need to get some steak before I go. I agree. Which doesn't give me much time, huh? Actually, gives me tomorrow night pretty much on nothing. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. The meat is really good here. It's like Argentina. They have some extremely good meat. So it's the specialty of the place. Huh? Yes, octopus. I like octopus. Ooh, you were outside barbecuing. It was burial warm. Ah, that is nice. Little barbecue for the fall. Yeah, enjoying the last days of nice weather pretty much here, Scott, I bet. But this is good. Yeah, we're already mid October. Yeah, I come back and it's thanks Halloween coming. It's going so quick. Yeah, I need to check on the weather forecast for Halloween just to see how we are dressing. The girls have their costume, but it's a big difference if it starts getting cold or still warm because I don't want them to get sick when we go around the neighborhood. Steak and taters here. Oh yeah, so how is the steak? Yeah, I didn't find the steaks I liked actually when I went grocery shopping. So that's why you got these ones that are rather thin, and I know you prefer thick. So no, Jennifer, no, I didn't bring the toast for the vacation. No, actually, Angeli did not even offer. No, no, no. Anyway, I was pretty packed because I didn't want to check in luggage. You know, it's just a short trip, so I just had a carry on, which I pushed to the max in terms of size. But I think all airlines are the same, but United is a bit of a pain at the airport. You can only have two carry on, so you can't have like. Because initially I had the suitcase, I had my backpack with the computer, and my purse, and that's three. Even so, I have a very tiny purse. Given I completely emptied my purse before coming here, I didn't want to take anything of value. So I had to put the purse inside the backpack to board the plane so that I would only have two. So no, little toast would have been a bit too much here, you know? Mm. Any Costco snacks tonight? Not for me. Also, I did bring a snack just in case, but it's still in my backpack. It was my survival snack, you know, in case there's really nothing eatable on the plane. But yesterday it was kind of eatable and I was not too hungry anyway. Oh, you're almost done with the steaks? Oh, it's dinner time in Houston. Dinner time. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. Yeah, after my big brunch today, I had something very light for dinner. Not too hungry. Yeah. So when are you going back, Jennifer, to fix the house before it gets too cold? No? Do you have the trip already kind of lined up and all the stuff you want to do? Because I guess you're gonna have to maybe bring materials and so on to fix. Do you have it all planned? Yeah, it's very quiet outside. Huh? Besides the cars, and I can hear a bit some noise, but it's pretty quiet. Hold on, Rudy. Hi. What's going on with the vineyard chicks? I missed it. What's that? Okay, Jennifer, you took it out, but is something happening with the vineyard chicks? I know they're usually live just well, actually about that time. Okay. Oh, it does this on all lives. Oh wow. Okay. All right. Is that a boot or what's the deal? Oh, okay. You're waiting to see the schedule for who's driving me back. So you're the driver already? Is it gonna be the pastor again? Because I mean, somebody has to drive you, but then you're gonna stay there for a few days now. So you're gonna need somebody to else to drive you back or come back again to pick you up and drive you back. Because that's not gonna be a night, overnight, just same day trip here. My guess is that you're gonna need a few days probably to work. I don't know. I imagine, depending on what you have to do in the house. Yeah. No, he's out of town, staying for 1 to 2 weeks, then won't have to go back again. Okay. And you already have a real estate agent to list the house and all planned, uh, all planned out. Yeah, it's work ahead, huh? Work ahead. Try to make it look as nice and sellable as possible. Yeah, so that you can get as much as possible from it. But at least I'm very happy you enjoy your new place. That's really good. After all the trouble, it's good. All right. So I see Jack must probably be busy with the steaks right now. He's quiet, getting the girls to have dinner. All right. Well, it's pretty quiet. And yes, what is it? Cutting up for girls. Yes, I imagine. Yes, getting dinner ready. Yes, and I've got my tens and tens of people here watching. Thank you for my very loyal people on the channel. I really appreciate. I really appreciate. Yummy, delicious taters. Very good. Oh, Ricky. Oh. Ricky, I miss Ricky. Oh, he gave me the sweetest hug the other morning. He must have known on Saturday morning. He must have known I was leaving. He came to the bed in the morning and he hugged me. Oh, Ricky the cat, huh? Now he's just waiting for dinner. Yeah. You had a realtor, but you're not decided for sure. Okay. You want to make sure you get the best one. Yeah. Yeah. Well, at the end, you really need to fix the house the best you can, and then hopefully you won't need too much of a realtor. But no, he's not skin and bones, King Richard. Yeah. But yes, sometimes I get the feeling we're starving him maybe a bit too much because he's always like wanting, yeah, he wants food pretty much all day long. He wants to eat. But we're not starving. I mean, he's not skin and bones. He's doing good. And he's a lot more active than before. Actually, maybe because he wants food. He goes around, he jumps around as soon as we move to the kitchen. He's a lot more lively. Yes, just hoping to get food. My poor cat. My poor cat. He's good. He's good. And I'll get my hug again on Wednesday, so all good. Well, actually, Thursday. We'll see. All right. Well, it's a very quiet live in a very quiet evening on a very quiet skyline. Oh, we got a plane over there. Do you see the light going above the buildings? That was a plane. Girls, sneaking Richard some freeze-dried chicken he can stash for daily emergencies. Yes, he's very mistreated. Totally. Totally. The cat is so mistreated in the house. Yeah. He's a King Richard. Yeah. Hi. No, no. Very happy cat. Huh? Very loved. All right, guys. Well, I won't stay too long anyway. Not that it's super late, but I am sure yeah, I can probably fall asleep already. So I hope you all have a good week and that you enjoy my beautiful skylines here. I have a movie planned for this week that I did last week. Little update on my city backyard where I show you my citruses. I got quite a few nice fruits coming up on that one. It's not winter yet in Texas and it's doing really well. Thank you, Texas lady. Yeah, on this one, it's better not to be a traveler, I think. Sao Paulo is not the place I would go if I had the choice. Isabella is good. Isabella is good, Jennifer. She's outside, but she's good. All good. Yes, I stay safe. I'm working on it. All right, everybody, have a good week. Thank you all for coming for the live. Bye. Well, I say bye, but I need to end the live on that phone. Okay, let's see if I can do like that. I'm